This is 7th grade mid-topic checkpoint. This is on page 393. So I circled number 1, multiple choice. Number 2, multiple choice. Select all the statements that are true. You guys double check these because if you mark one that's incorrect, you lose a point. So make sure you haven't made a mistake there. Number 3, I circled that. 4 and 5, I circled those. So the mid-topic performance task, I actually haven't assigned all of this, so that's twice I've done that. What is going on here? Let's take a look at this real quick. So it looks like these 3 individuals are going to play bingo using a standard game set that makes some predictions before the game begins. The table shows the numbers match with the letters B-I-N-G-O. So B, it's the numbers 1 to 15. I, it's 16 to 30 and 31 to 45 and so forth. So I want to know the probability, and I'm talking about A here. It says Viet makes a probability model to describe the probability of each number being called first. Quinn makes a probability model to describe the probability of any particular letter being called first. Okay, so those are the 2 that I've set up for you. And then compare the probability models. So this one would be Viet's, and so P, and then in parentheses would be the fraction, and then here you would put the percent for the letter B. And this is how I've set it up, and then for I and N and G and O. For Quinn, they're talking about a probability model to describe the probability of any particular letter being called first. So listen carefully so you don't get this wrong. Any particular letter would be each individual little tile or square. So imagine the tiles were not just the letters, but let's say they were numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to what? 75. What's the probability of picking any one of those particular tiles? Let's say it's tile 20. You need to tell me what that probability would be. So this first one that I've set up for you here satisfies this question, and the second one I've kind of set it up for you here. At least another way to think about it would be Quinn making a probability model to describe the probability of any particular letter. Okay? Yeah.
Do you want it to be a percent or a fraction?
Both. Okay. And I scratched out B and C. Not worried about those. So do you guys understand what I'm asking for in A here? You want me to go over it again real quick? Don't be bashful. Raise your hand if you want me to. Okay, good. So Viet makes a probability model to describe the probability of each number being called first. So the letter B, how many of them are there? 15 of them. Okay. So I want to know what that fraction would be. And then you'll convert whatever that fraction is into the percent. And then you'll do it for I, however many there are. Let me know what that fraction is. And then you'll convert that to a percent. And you'll do that with all the letters B through O. The second question about Quinn making a probability model to describe just picking one of the tiles. You know how, I don't know if you guys ever played bingo. They have them in like this wire basket and they're stirring it around and they pick one of them. Well, in this game here, how many tiles are there? 75. So there's 75 tiles. What's the probability of somebody picking tile 34? Okay? And so you would give that to me in a fraction and a percent. And that would satisfy the second question they're asking here that Quinn is setting up. Does that make a little more sense?
Yep.
Okay. So part A is really just, there's 2 questions here you're answering. Okay? You guys good? So you can work on, this in the mid-topic now if you want, or you can work on the Math Excel The Math XL is due by 11:59 tonight, but of course these two pages we won't grade until tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow's the fun run and all that. I'm not even sure if I'll have you guys for math tomorrow. So shaking no, I'm not going to have you guys. Or
Wait, are you barbecuing like you said you would?
no, I think Charlie and Deanna are going to barbecue.
Deanna.
Dina.